Italian Iowa 101 here. I'm gonna do a little bit of vlogging for now, to discuss something. Apparently this came to my attention not too long ago in regards to a certain, well, it's kind of a complex situation that I'm in at the moment. I can't really go into detail at this moment about the situation at hand. All I know is that the person or persons involved are probably going to be watching this video as a way of legitimately using it against people that I care very deeply for, i.e. my family. Now, the said person or persons, whichever comes first, I'm personally going to be very honest that what they have done, said, and this is just in my personal opinion, they royally suck as individuals and people. I'm not going to be mean about this and just kick this under a rug like everybody else, because the people that are involved will hurt somebody that I care a lot about. Now, I am not a fan of being overly honest on this because, in the end, again, this is my honest opinion on the issue, and I can't be forthright on this because the person in my position can have this used against me, and I am not sure how else to respond to that. As for the fact that this is just a petty response, and I am trying my best not to be that kind of person who has to endure this awful treatment of a family member because what they've said is a lie, and I cannot emphasize this any more than I can emphasize the fact that I am related to this person that is the relative and is my near, dear, and loved family member who I am most likely not sure how to actually say, yes, I am aware how this sounds and how it looks. The drama is much more the fact that my family is being blamed for something that they had no control over. And I honestly hope that there is a better answer to this than me being a person that has to be honest and give an answer to something that I have no way of actually condoning the behavior. Now, while everybody in my community of anime nerds will say whatever they wish, I cannot overly state that I am not sure how they can reconcile half this, because these said individuals are part of the community and have been evicted from a couple groups, and I sincerely hope that they do not watch this video and realize, yes, I was behind part of your banning from certain groups, Yes, I am part of that, and while I can say this without shadow of doubt, there's really nothing you can do to fix this, because you've done it to yourself. Who am I to argue with a decision that is made by a security or individual in a social group on Facebook that is run by them? I do not have a say. I reported said action as stalking, and I hope they understand that it is stalking and it is not acceptable behavior, and I am part of the fan base of nerds who do not want to be part of your, how do I put it? I don't really want to be part of the issue here. You brought it on yourself to do so. Do not bring drama into the fandom, by the way. The Colorado anime community, and also the anime community at large, will not tolerate such behaviors because, you know, I can vouch for this because, the eviction of said former roommate is a wonderful, wonderful point of contention among fans and members of the community. I'm not even going to argue that the decision that was made against me was baseless and ridiculous, but the fact is, unfortunately for you, for the two of you in general, I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm not naming names. I'm not going to say anything new. I'm just going to point this out. If you bring it into the fandom, you deserve what you get. And being banned from certain groups is a proper response. Reporting you for banning is not the incorrect way of handling it. FYI, I only reported under what is under my best interests. And if that makes it a bad thing, well, I'm terribly sorry. My dear friends, I am very, very sorry for your misguided belief structure here. I am just stating what is expectation of the fan base and the fandom in general. You are free to associate with whatever you please. But let me be polite in this one. You, quite frankly, aren't really part of the fandom. You can pretend all you wish. You can walk into my group of friends and try to associate with them. But FYI, I'm just going to be very frank. My fandom existence is none of your fucking business. Thank you. And, honestly, what I do in my own fan base group of friends is honestly of no fucking concern to you. You two have absolutely zero ability to understand anything. I'm just going to mention this to you one more time. If if you are going to insist in joining my fan base, do understand you have to follow the rules. Whether you like it or not, you are going to have to follow the rules. And fandom rules have always been do not bring drama into the group. And I'm going to be one of those people that is going to tell you, by the way, you absolutely bringing in drama into the fan base, I will report you. I'm sorry, guys. And by the way, I have no remorse for what I've done. I am not a awful human being. I'm just gonna make this a very clear judgment on the fact that I just want to make one thing obviously clear to anyone who are friends with these two people. One, I hold nothing against you. I'm not going to attack you. In any way, reason, I am going to defend my own family and my own life. The issue has begun due to the fact that individuals have lied about me and have lied on numerous occasions about my family. I am just a tad bit perturbed because I'm really not in a very good place to be judged like that. Bird brain. until I decide to get bored of the point of the game, which, by the way, if you want to know, I'm probably going to be going back to it on Fridays, and possibly days that I am off at a reasonable time. Now, quite frankly, I have been playing on this game for a while, and at times I am very frustrated with it. Now, I am not about to get really into detail on why I'm frustrated the way it is at the moment. I'm not really inclined to be a rah-rah get irritated at people, blah, blah, blah. So, yes, that what happened to me regarding my family is pretty abysmal. But, in truth, I have not been one of those very angry people at the moment until someone decides to be a fucking asshat. Which, by the way, if they're on here, I'm hoping that I don't actually see these people at a convention anytime in the near future, because after a while, that gets kind of very ludicrous. I mean, I will take it for what I see, considering that a very nice individual by the name of, Stock can take a little leap off the cliff, but, you know, I actually am starting to understand where he's coming from on the issue of this individual problem. I'm not going to be mean about it, because I'm honestly not really interested in causing any conflict in my own fan base, and honestly, I kind of understand where people are coming from. That people like, the person that did stalk me for years, this is just another issue I've had for a while with people in my fandom having nothing better to do but treat others like, you know, it's kind of silly, but I'm just gonna say it. If I have to go to a convention and tell people, yes, this happened, yes, I am not a friend to the fan base of jerks and jerk-offs who come to conventions, simply for the fact that I am who I am. So, I am just gonna state this. Yes, I know who you two are. Yes, I know you're going to be watching my channel and critiquing me for whatever reason. Know this, that we have abandoned attempts to be part of anything, family or otherwise. It is none of our concern. My husband and I have just about exhausted our own attempts of having a family of our own, so we're just giving up. On our own basis, we gave up a long time ago on ever understanding anything, so I'm just... So, I'm just gonna say, any chance of people yeah, I'm just not going to be of interest anything that you two have set me and my husband for. I'm not entirely interested in part of that, and if that is the case, yeah, quite sorry. I'm not really sure how much you can play games with us. We're just not interested anymore. I'm not really sure how to say yay, whatever. So, yeah. So for anyone's information, the people that are involved in this whole thing, how politely can I say this? Get off my channel. There's nothing for you. There are no shoutouts unless it's a shoutout to Omegon, who is the king of the sarcastic and amazingly king of wit. Or a shout out to Emily Artful, whose artwork is the most sublime of what I have seen in decades. So, yeah, I think that's a good indication for you and for you two to take your leave. So, arigato gozaimasu. And sayonara. So, yeah. Have fun trying to find more information about me. The Lord and Lady provides and will provide for me for the future. Whether or not I agree or disagree, that is up to me and to my own, what is my own self-interests. Now, honestly, the shoutouts I will be commending are to the artists of, let me see, who shall I shout out to that is worthy of my attention and adulation? Oh, yes, let's see, I'm going to say Emily Artful. You are a very wonderful person. I cannot commend enough of the courage you showed in your trial against a foe who is truly, abysmal. So, I am not going to be a mean individual on you. So, blessings to you. Hopefully, the narcissism is at its end. So, yeah. I'm not I'm a very, cold person. So, if you are, new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nagi Iowa 101. I am not a drama type of person, if that is what you're looking for, because that's definitely not it. I am a cosplay lover, I am a fan of anime, I'm a fan of sci-fi, I am a fan of everything that is part of my nerd culture. And I am not here to cause a ruckus and cause a problem, but I am here to alleviate the ominous theme called a bad person for the sake of the fact that I have two people who are probably far worse than, I'm just going to say it, that if there are people who are in my audience want to know what I am talking of, there is a family dispute in my home, and it's one that I cannot stress enough. It is nothing more than hot swallowed and well, drama. It's one of those things, you know? People are always going to cause drama, whether you like it or not. And unfortunately for me, the two that are kind of in my issue choice happens to be two individuals who fake liking anime and are not really part of my fan base. Yet, here they are, trying to be part of it, and trying to put on a show for the rest of us, in hopes that nobody will notice that they, faked it. One of them showed up to a convention, and, while I appreciate the candor of being, I don't know, quote-unquote concerned for my safety. Let's just say, I can handle Mr. Creeper myself. I am not a total, wingnut on my own. So, honestly, just to sound a little coy on this, if you notice my voice have changed a little bit, I'm showing a little bit more of a spite to this person. And not in the friendly kind of, ooh, you're... No. This individual, he kind of, decided to rub my fur along. If you ever get a friend like this, I would recommend actually showing your fights on your own. Because it always irks a narcissist to think on your own. To be, independent. And since they don't like being ignored, just ignore them and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen to a narcissist who can't try and get his way? I've always wondered why this individual even bothered trying to be part of my friendship circle when it was clear that he never was a friend in the first place. It's like, a certain creeper trying to sneak into the fan base, and everybody knows he's a pedophile, and yet, here I am, just saying it and spraying it, and being as, nonchalant about it as humanly possible. I mean, it's a nonchalant way of saying, sure, I can be, a little, I don't know, show off and be as cold, callous, and cruel on the issue, but I'm not going to. I mean, individually, I'm sure the individuals in question probably don't know anything about me, or much less what they do. What I can say, and I will say it, if the next time they actually attempt to join a fandom group, FYI, I have every right to call you out. As a fake, because you are. No offense to the person that they think they're impressing, they're not. Secondly, to Mr. Stocks, you do not need to take responsibility for this situation in its least. You are not a moderator on this one. This is a situation that is involving me and me alone and my family alone. I really do not approve, appreciate, or condone any involvement to the fan base because I know exactly why it's happening. So, to be quite frank, the person in question he is not people, so I'm not going to go, hey, I'm going to be a total dickhead and asshat about it. Hell no. That is just wrong on my point in itself, because the individual in question is not is not the threat. When you realize the person in whose threat is very simply, and this person Yes, I'm doing menial tasks. It is not so bad to do menial tasks, FYI. When these tasks actually level you up a bit faster than going through dungeons and anyway, that's it for the drama. I'm actually pretty happy that it was as minimal as I can place it, but you know, in my life, I have lived in the fandom for so long in the Colorado anime community that when people who I know are faking it to make it, yeah. So, yes, I know exactly what's going on, and while I don't entirely understand people and their obsession with being part of a fan base where the control is more important than actually being decent human beings, I can be pretty sure that these two individuals probably fit right in with the bias of the community where it's all about Naruto, or One Piece, or Attack on Titan. I'm just not sure if I fit in this group anymore. I'm just more into my own thing. And I'm sure being into my own thing is probably a bad thing to these people, but you know what? I don't really give a hoot. I mean, who am I hurting? Nobody. I'm not hurting a damn person if all I'm doing is watching anime and having fun with my life. So, one of the things I'm just going to mention, if you are ever in a position like this, it's safe to say you can do whatever the frick you want. You can actually be as spiteful as you want to these people. Because, honestly, these two probably have never, appreciated the fact that we didn't want to be part of the problem. So, yeah, I'm not part of that problem. They're part of the problem themselves. So I'm just gonna be as off-centered as possible away from it and see what happens. I mean, it's not like people are going to get mad at me for saying, hey, I'm not really into your view of the universe, and I honestly could care less, because you're not in my fan group, you're not part of my friends group. I'm sure that anyone can tell you being part of a friends group is not entirely impossible, but if I'm on Facebook at all, who wants to go see Dune? So, yeah, FYI, to those who are friends with the individuals in question, I'm not going to be really too specific on you guys, because honestly, I'm not really a naysayer on the whole, hey, let's be total jerks about this. Oh. So I'm not in the right spot. Ha! I'm in the wrong spot. Oopsies. I'm supposed to be at Moncomb. Never mind. I'm gonna check something real quick. the fan base, in general, probably knows that these two people are here and they're not really, really good people. So I'm just gonna be as pleasantly happy to, assist in any banning whatsoever from any groups and meets. So, yeah. Have fun, by the way. You did this to yourself. Nothing really that bad about watching anime, reading books, you know. Unless there's like a huge discrepancy between me and some of the books I'm reading. Which FYI, yeah, I can see where they're coming from on that one. But they're not exactly, what I would say, sure, very literate on what, books I do read. After all, I don't read Harry Potter because I view Rowling as a monster. I view her views of LGBTQ as being monstrous and disgusting. I mean, no offense. I just can't stand people that do that. It's just personal opinion. I'm not a Harry Potter fan by any sort of the imagination. I'm more of an anime nerd who likes Sailor Moon, things that I enjoy. I don't know if those two even know what I enjoy because I'm thinking they probably think I'm into most of their I'm sure they probably think that I'm into that genre of anime that I usually hentai. I mean, I honestly don't care, but if they think I'm into hentai, I would love to see them try to actually prove that. There's some not controversial, that great lack of story, the ability to actually tell a story without making it look ridiculously stupid. I mean, obviously, I couldn't say, hey, I'm really going to be nice to you, and you weren't nice to me, so I don't know what to tell you. I mean, how can you be friends with somebody and then totally blow them off and don't even think that I can not understand about you? Are probably just gonna use me, throw me away, and do that kind of shit too. I've had that happen too, so that's not funny. That's not funny either. I mean, honestly, I think that it's kind of funny. I'm sure they think me writing a novel is probably the most awful thing I've ever done, but you know, writing a novel is probably not even top tier on the, oh, let's pick on Nagi. Yeah, I'm sure that would be like the funniest thing I have ever heard of. I mean, yeah, let's pick on Nagi for not. Yeah, let's just pick on Nagi for the fact that she doesn't watch reality TV or do anything that would remotely be considered, I don't know, dangerous? I mean, quite frankly, the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my entire life was watch, reality television and thought it was brain drain. Then again, I saw La Brea and went, why am I watching a remake of, Land of the Lost with more people? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of it, and honestly, that was my whole opinion of it, and I'm kind of glad my mother agreed with me. It looked like Land of the Lost gone stupid. Is that kind of mean to say that, though? That I'm watching a show, I watched a show called La Brea, and it looked like Land of the Lost gone stupid on people? I honestly don't think I did anything wrong by just voicing that thing. I'm sure people think I'm pretty dumb, but honestly, I don't know. I've seen some pretty stupid shows in my time. I mean, I think I went to a school called Wilmot Elementary, and I think half the school was full of fucking stupid dimwits who probably shouldn't have even been school teachers, because even my mother was a better teacher than, say, half the people at my school. And that's just saying the fact that these are probably people that have no business teaching and no business even running a fucking school. That is sad when you actually think about the fact that there are still people that I went to school with in elementary school that believe that a kid who was not even at the school at the time was responsible for stealing my stuff, and that was in 5th grade, FYI, which is even funnier considering that when I actually talked to him years later, just so you know, that fucking trauma still exists. FYI, you guys, I'm just gonna say it, you guys Loma are fucking assholes. You guys are like the most awful human beings. To blame a freaking 41-year-old for stealing stuff from when I was a kid, and then, oh, by the way, he wasn't even at school that day. Hell, he was sick. How absolutely stupid is that? I mean, I went to a elementary school where even today, I am 41 years old, I'm showing my age here, and they are still convinced, and these are all people in my age group who are still convinced that my sister and me made it all up, that we were being harassed and abused by classmates. And oh, and just so you know, the kids that were involved, just an FYI, just so you are aware, these kids who actually bullied me, they live in I love to hear people talk about this, like, oh yeah, your sister was, by the way, just so people are aware that this person did what they did, thanks. You are like the dumbest, most assholey people in the world. And if you are from Wilmot and you live in Colorado, do me a fucking favor. Pull your kids out of the goddamn school. Don't let them go to it. Just take them out and explain to the teachers that you are not going to allow your kids to attend a school where bullying is actually the norm. Because I hate to break it to you, just so you know, the kids at Wilmot, the ones who bullied me, are still thinking they're guilt-free. That is what I really think is freaking hilarious. They think that they're completely not guilty of what they did to me. And yeah, it's years ago, but you know, what they did still hurts people. They did not, nobody deserves what happened to me. By the way, if you are if you're ever going to hear what happened at my schools, let me be very careful who you talk about, because honestly, my mother actually wasn't a PTA president, but she did make a PTA president cry at one point, because, one, making her agree with you on a topic that actually makes me kind of laugh right now, because, I don't know whose right idea. The right idea was to take away Halloween and replace it with Book Character Day, because, let's see, Bergen Park Elementary School, and Marchdale, and Kingfisher, all of them, let's see, actually had Halloween. And the funny thing is, my friend Amy, who went to the school, who was Jewish, the only reason her parents showed up with cameras was to take pictures of people in costumes. They don't celebrate Halloween, and they actually just showed up at our school with cameras, because guess what? It's called being human, being nice, being friendly. Oh, FYI, I guess, that's totally alien to, Miss What's-Her-Face. Mrs. Robbins, I'm so glad your daughter is back in Evergreen to see the shit show that this is, like, totally is for better part of, years. Because it is like the most awful, dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I'm kind of sad that I have to be the most Yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of trying to do some stuff, but as you can see, my distraction right now is pretty, it's not really useful, except for the fact that now it involves a person that is too young to understand the situation, so I'm just getting into that. I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to say it. My channel is just up to no good on the well, let's have fun in the video. So, yeah. But I'm going to be going to RMC at the beginning of November. I'm helping a friend out. I got a free ticket. I got 2 tickets. One was meant for somebody else, but unfortunately that individual can't go, so I'm just sort of like, blah, whatever. I'm just gonna bring my friend with me. He is somebody who deserves to go, who worked his tailbone off to go. So, ha! Anyway, I'm just gonna say it. I'm Nagi Nayoa. I'm signing out. I hope everyone has a great day, great evening. I will talk to you later. Bye!